Hi guys, it's Cosmo Chloe here. Today I'm coming at you with some guru gossip. So in the world of YouTube we have some gurus out there, and I'm coming at you with a latest gossip that happened just last night, and then this morning I read on from it. So this gossip is actually between Tana Mongeau and Idubbbz, who are both YouTubers. Tana Mongeau has 2.5 million subscribers and Idubbbz has like 3.5 million, so he has like a whole million more than her. And basically she went on tour this weekend to San Francisco, which was a success, I believe. Tana Mongeau mainly makes storytime videos, but she's very herself, she's very out there. She'll be like, yeah, this, that, yeah, that and this. Like, she kind of doesn't hold back, and she'll be willing enough to sit on camera and be like, yeah, I shat myself. She's very much like that. She has her own merchandise, and as far as I'm aware, it's been a huge success for her personally, and she's mainly known for her stalker stories as well. So that is how, like, she kind of blew up, because she came out about her stalker, which is a whole nother thing in itself, but that is who Tana Mongeau is. Idubbbz has 3.5 million subscribers, so a whole million more than Tana Mongeau, and he makes like weird videos. I've never actually watched any of his videos, so I don't want to comment too much on it because I don't want to give out the wrong information, and I'm not going to be biased, but as far as I'm aware, he makes videos that are to have a laugh, like they're comical and bits like that. I believe his real name is Ian Carter. So this all blew up last night when Tana Mongeau uploaded a video basically saying someone was really like disrespectful at her tour, and the video was called the N-word, which I'm sure we all know what that word is, and she touches upon what happened at her tour, how she felt.
Because this really shook me and I just can't get it out of my head.
And then she also went into talking about Trump and how like white people do have privilege and like black lives do matter, which I fully agree with. If you guys disagree that we have white privilege, then you're kind of living on another planet, because kind of what she said in the video is, if we ever got like stopped by the police, we kind of just go, oh, we'll just sort this out, whereas when you're black it's a lot more scary and a lot more frightening, because there's so many racist people even in like the law. Like it's messed up. She uploaded a video called the N-word, and she said that someone had paid for a VIP ticket and told her to say the N-word, more or less.
Say, and it puts his thumbs up and then like blank, and he says the N-word, like hard R, N-word.
She said that 10 people will come into the room, and that'll be a group, and one by one they come in, she'll take a photo, she'll give them like a signature, like her autograph, and then they sit down one by one, and when all of them are in, she'll then like have a group chat with them, kind of see what's going on, how is everyone, just so it's a little bit more personal, and also everyone gets like 2 minutes where they can say hello to her one-on-one. The last person to come in was someone, and she said that he was dressed all up in her merchandise, like in her top, and like he didn't look weird, he just was dressed in her merchandise.
This guy comes in, he was wearing my merch, didn't look out of the ordinary at all.
And he was followed by someone filming with a camera, and he said that he didn't want any photos, he has someone there to film this experience.
And Larry went to take a picture of us like he always does, and the guy was like, no, I don't want you to take a picture, like my friend here is just gonna film us, I don't even want a picture.
She said she was already a little bit shooken because the way he like approached her, he had put his arm around her, and she just felt a little bit uncomfortable and a little bit shooken.
He kind of like locks his arm around me, like around my neck like this, and it wasn't like it was like a chokehold or anything, it was very like firm and like tight, like I couldn't have really gotten out, if that makes sense.
And then apparently he just kind of looked at her and then looked at the camera and said like, hey, say the N-word, and it really took her back, and didn't just say the N-word, he said the actual N-word, which I'm not gonna say, and this and that. So it all kicked off. She stormed out, she like was like, I'm not doing that, he's racist, I don't agree with that, and I think that's very brave of her to say, a supporter of mine I do not agree with, like I don't want him as my supporter if he's gonna be racist, because do you know what? I preach that. She uploaded this video and everyone's commenting saying either, you're so stupid, you're doing this for views, or da 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 da, and then other people comment being like, oh my god, I fully support you, this made me want to cry, this and that, because she said, due to this experience, she wants to get like metal detectors in and things like that, which I think is a little bit extreme. I understand that everyone's under threat because you don't kind of know what's happening and who's who and what could happen, but you're just on tour. Like, I wouldn't be like, yeah, we need metal detectors and everyone needs to be stripped shirts and all this and that. Like, I personally think that might be a little bit too extreme, but each to their own. So everyone hit to Twitter about this and they were saying, oh my god, like, I know who you're talking about. This is like Idubbbz. And Idubbbz, as I said, is also on YouTube and he has 3.5 million subscribers. And she said on Snapchat that it finally hit her. So she took the Snapchat and was saying how basically she had come across his channel because a friend introduced her to him and he had said the N-word in his video.
He's white. He's saying the N-word. Like, that's not okay.
And she was so fuming that she took to Twitter and said like, hey, you have this many subscribers, you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't be saying that, go kill yourself. Like, along those lines. Which I disagree with entirely to say go kill yourself. I think that's where bullying comes from. I really don't agree with that whatsoever. She said she deleted the tweet because she didn't want people saying like, I can't believe you said that, and she didn't want a whole like Twitter war, and also because she didn't like saying go kill yourself. She realised it was too far.
It was a very like spur of the moment, so I just deleted it. I was like, I don't want to deal with like Twitter drama right now.
Which is good, she realised it was too far, but hey, like, you shouldn't even, like, you should have known it was too far as you were writing it, like, you know. She said it got deleted almost instantly and she never heard anything from it. He never got back to her as far as she was aware and nothing came from this. Like, that was that. But then she realised that the guy who was dressed up in her merchandise was him because people had said it was him, and someone also had like a video of him in her merchandise. And people obviously know who he is because he has 3.5 million subscribers and they instantly knew that was him, that was who it was. So he had just gone into her tour and said, hey Tana, say the N-word. Tana was fuming with this and she was saying like, you're meant to educate your subscribers, you're gonna be the reason why like Trump does get supported and does like kind of blow up in this world. And I fully agree with her. Racism is a big deal and it shouldn't be in this world, but it is, it's present, and it'll probably be a long time until it gets to a minor issue, if it gets to a minor issue. On Idubbbz's Twitter, his statement in like his bio is, statement to entertain and educate internet users, which that is just, to educate users, like really you're trying to educate users by using the N-word in your videos and then also going up to Tana at her event, at her tour. He bought a VIP ticket, he's wearing her merchandise. That's where the confusion thing is. Is he a fan or is he just a little bit deluded and thought it would be really funny to spend a bit of money just to make a video and get views or to do whatever? Because he did film it. He said he didn't want a picture. If you were a really big fan, you would want a picture. Maybe he didn't want any evidence from his half, only his own evidence, because she only had like the people there who witnessed it, but without no photo. She could be making this whole thing up. However, other people did see him and there is a video of him in her merchandise, so we know that it is true. I think that this whole issue is so crazy because I don't understand how someone thinks it's okay to go into someone's like tour and make someone feel that uncomfortable and say that. On the other hand, Tana did say like, go kill yourself, like that's just not cool, like what the hell. Idubbbz has not posted anything on Twitter as of yet, but I will be sure to like keep you updated in the bio if anything else happens, because she's now saying that the world's coming to an end and she needs security and she needs like metal detectors and she needs like airport scanners just to go meet subscribers and viewers, and he isn't saying nothing. Tana also took to You Now last night and she was saying how the whole situation is so awful. She said that she's happy that it was Idubbbz and not like some crazy person trying to kill her. However, like, it was fucked up and he's fucked up. He should know better, because she kept saying he had like 5.5 million subscribers, but from what I see he has 3.5 million. So I was just trying to say like, what the fuck, like it wasn't cool, and she was really shook and she was really shaken and she doesn't understand why people were having a go at her. At the end of the day, he is the racist one, which is fair, like I get that. She kept saying as well like, I don't want people to think I'm being melodramatic, like I was in my room shaking before my tour because I felt so like awful and she couldn't shake it. She said she felt like a ghost. Yeah, like she was just saying like it just really traumatized her basically before her show. I think it is sad and I think, yeah, it would traumatize you, but at the same time, like, She isn't the black person. She isn't black having a white person come up to her say, hey, like the N-word. It's just not cool. The whole situation is not cool. What do you guys think about the situation? Do you think she's being over dramatic, or do you think like she isn't? Do you think he was in the wrong? Do you think he was in the right? Like, I'm really interested to know what you guys think, because I personally think he was in the wrong to just go up to someone who he has never met and just say that. She also addressed in her now how she didn't fucking recognise him, as she kept saying, because why would she recognise him? He just like appeared at her show. She just assumes he's a fan. She just assumes it's someone in her merchandise. And people were saying like, yeah, but you watched his video, you tweeted him, like you would know it was him. And I do agree to that to some extent. However, there's people who I come into contact with for like a period of time, and I still wouldn't remember them or recognise them face like next week. So, especially in that situation, like if I was meeting like my fans, woo, I wouldn't expect a YouTuber with like 3 or 5 million subscribers to come up to me and say, hey, can you say the N-word? Like, that would just throw me off as well. Is he a racist? Is he not a racist? Is she being dramatic? Is she not being dramatic? Was it actually him? Was it not him? Like, you decide, guys. You decide all this, because I'm just telling you the info. I hope you guys like this video. Remember to hit the subscribe button and the like button if you did like the videos like this, because that way I know to do more. Have a lovely day, and I'll catch you in my next one. Cosmo Chloe out.